What is going on, peasants? My name is JB and I'm back here today from a week 1 team builder for the UBL. This week we are taking on Kreselle, coach of the Adelaide Honchkrows, and she's actually the person who made this Arkansas Razor Winds logo, so shout out to her for that. And if she's currently taking commissions, I highly recommend her. She's a very talented GFX artist, as well as a pretty dang good Pokemon player as well. And without further ado, let's go ahead and go over her roster, which is honestly kind of terrifying, and I'm really not looking forward to playing it. So this is in alphabetical order, obviously. If you couldn't tell, it's not like the order she drafted it in, so you know that's why it's like the way it is. Anyway, so she has Centiskorch, Corviknight, Ditto, Flapple, Grimmsnarl, Hawlucha, Male Indeedee, Manectric, Rhyperior, and Toxapex. So Corviknight, Toxapex. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, that's just a really fun core to play week 1. Oh, well, at least I'm getting it out of the way, you know. But yeah, that's honestly disgusting. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, well, this is just gonna be a not fun game to play, and it probably isn't, because the main way my team has of beating those two Pokemon is setup. And oh, wouldn't you know, she also has a Ditto. Yeah, this is gross. Grimmsnarl as well is very disgusting. Can set up screens, can bulk up and stuff as well, making her team just even bulkier and more annoying to deal with. And then on top of all of that, she has Lucha plus Terrain. If she just wants to, I don't know, win and be the fastest thing ever, she can do that too. So yeah, this is actually just a very disgusting team. Other than that, though, I don't think Flapple's that big of a threat. Centiskorch can put in work if it's like the Coil Rest set. That could honestly be pretty damn annoying for me. It kind of needs to run bug coverage, I think, though, against me. Maybe not. Indeedee, basically it's only annoying if just because of terrain that it sets for Lucha. Obviously, honestly, like Indeedee's kind of good for me as well, because I do in fact have a Mew on this team. So I mean, I wouldn't complain if I see Indeedee setting up some psychic terrain for me. That wouldn't be the end of the world. Manectric, it's bad, honestly, without hidden power. It's okay. It gets like overheat. It gets more coverage than Jolteon. I think it's better than Jolteon this generation, personally. I mean, Jolteon's faster, but I think Manectric just has a little bit of extra coverage. I think Manectric still has Signal Beam. I know Jolteon doesn't, and I know Jolteon also doesn't have like, obviously it doesn't have hidden power either at the moment. I don't know, man. It's an argument to be made, which fast electric without coverage for ground types is better. I think probably Manectric, because at least, you know, I don't know, dude. I don't know. My vote goes to Manectric. And then Rhyperior is just an absolute tank. It has a great ability in Solid Rock, so if she wants to run like a weakness policy, Rock Polish Shatter even, like that could be absolutely terrifying. So a lot of threats on my opponent's team, and it's very scary indeed. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the team now. Before we do so, I want to give a quick shout out to the front office. Mostly Shay and Maj helped with this specific team. And anyone else who gave any input, Pat, Dorian, and I'm pretty sure Mar are the only other people in the server right now. Tony's there too, but Tony hasn't been on Discord lately. But hey, it's what it is. Anyway, I felt really confident in the first 4 mons I built for this team. Very, very confident in the first 3. And then the 4th one's like, okay, yeah, this puts in work. And then the last 2 mons are just like, that kind of has a good matchup, but this doesn't against, you know, like, there was just no good way for the last 2 mons on this team to go for like my entire roster. It just felt like a really rough matchup for most of my team. So yeah, hopefully we can pull this one out. That's all I can really say. Let's go ahead and go over the squad though. First and foremost, we have Fake Mews, our Mew, rocking leftovers with Nasty Plot, Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Substitute. So a nice sub Nasty Plot set. Obviously we don't have access to Roost, so we can't run that even if we really wanted to. But basically, this thing has speed for Jolly Flapple. Adamant Lucha never breaks sub with close combat, which is kind of worth noting, I guess. But Modest Indeedee also never breaks our sub with Psychic. And then we kind of just set up all over non-haze Toxapex, which I would assume she would be haze, but if she's not, then hey, that's free sub fodder. And also free Nasty Plot fodder. This is basically my main way of beating Corviknight Pex, if I can get Nasty Plots up and she's not haze Toxapex. So yeah, this is kind of what we're gonna go for in terms of a win con. It's not the best, but it's kind of all I really have in terms of a Pokemon that can deal with both Corviknight and Pex as a same mod. So that's what we got. Hopefully it works out. Next up, we got Old No Name, our Drapion, which is the originator of the Old No Name. I know it was the first. I don't remember the second, and the third is obviously Xatu from PCL. I don't know what No Name the second was. I can't quite remember, but it was another Gen 7 mod. Someone go watch my old videos. I wouldn't, and look that up for me. But anyway, Drapion. We have an Assault Vest set here with Knockoff Poison Jab, Earthquake, and Brick Break. The speed is again for Jolly Flapple, 135. Hawlucha Dual Stabs are 3-hit KOs, so we can take 2 close combats, we can take 2 Bravers. If she gets a Sword Stance up, obviously that's a different question, but without a Sword Stance, we can take 1 if we need to, and fire off a decent, decently powerful Poison Jab. We have enough Fizz F to live in EQ from Defensive Rhyperior after Rocks, which is nice, and then the rest is just thrown into Spadef. Mainly, this thing is here as just a primary in DD check. It also sort of helps with Toxapex, just being able to not take a lot from that. Pretty much shuts down in DD for the most part, obviously being immune to Psychic, and then we don't take a whole hell of a lot from non-specs coverage moves, specifically Hyper Voice. We don't take a ton from even that. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a 3-hit KO, if I remember correctly. Even specs, I don't know, dude. We'll figure it out. We obviously do a ton with knockoff back, so I'm not too worried about it. But it's a solid all-around mon. We have Brick Break in case she wants to get screens up, which is honestly the main reason we brought it. But I thought I had a decent enough matchup versus everything else to warrant bringing. Can also just Poison Jab through Grimmsnarl. Can kind of 1v1 it also, of course, being immune to Prankster moves like T-Wave and Taunt and stuff like that. So that's always nice as well. And then next up, you already know, boys. We got Bullseye, our Mudstill. Nice horse noise. We have leftovers, of course, with Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Body Press, and Roar. We have a little bit of speed in there for Rhyperior, just so we can outspeed that if we want to try to win a 1v1, just get up Earthquakes that do a decent amount of damage coming off Mudstill's fantastic base attacks. That our Spadef makes it so Modest in DD Psychic in terrain is a 3-hit KO after Rocks and Lefties. Roar is on the set because if we can roar out Lucha as it gets its own burden boost, that's phenomenal. It can also kind of serve as just like a soft check to Hawlucha just in general. Because if it decides it wants to set up in front of us, we can obviously roar it out, or we could, just get stamina boosts in front of it and then continue to roar it out. Obviously, we don't really have much in way of hitting it, but, after a couple stamina boosts, Body Press, well, we won't be feeling too good. And then, like I said, of course, a million times, Roar, because I ain't trying to deal with that. And then, obviously, or also, not obviously, we have Body Press there. Basically, so after some stamina boosts, it can help deal with bulk up Grimmsnarl / Corviknight. So, just another way of dealing with those 2 Pokemon as well. Having a little something extra to help check that. Next up, we have Sound called the Noivern. Shout out to John Jr. for the nickname. I was looking around. I was like trying to send this off to my person who made the team for me, and I couldn't come up with a nickname for Noivern, so I asked the Goondocks, and John was like, "Yo, SoundCloud." I'm like, "Word, that's a good nickname." Anyway, it's a pretty straightforward set. Honestly, we have choice specs with Infiltrator. We have Draco, Air Slash, Flamethrower, and U-Turn. The speed is for Lucha creeping Timid Mew outside of terrain, so that's the fastest thing that she would creep on my team, and we just crept that. So yeah, speed creeps. That's Draft League for you. That's like 90% of it is figuring out speed tiers. Who would have thunk? Then honestly, one of the main reasons we brought this is it kind of helps breaking stuff. Like it gives a check to just continue to do damage if Grimmsnarl is able to get dual screens up. With Infiltrator, obviously ignoring that, we could just continue to dish out big damage. Just general coverage for a team, Flamethrower for Corviknight, stuff like that. Air Slash helps with Scorch, and Hawlucha if it's not terrain boosted, and of course Flapple. And then Draco, it's just a nuke. She doesn't, or no, her fairy is Grimmsnarl, so we can U-turn out on that, and it'll probably be a primary switch into this, I would assume, so we can predict that and U-turn out and do some shenanigans. So next up, we have ourselves a Vanillix with Light Clay. We have a Roarvel, Freeze Drive, Flash Cannon, and Autotomize. We have, again, speed for Flapple, and we have max special attack because actually it's needed to kill Hawlucha with Freeze Dry if she's running a ton of HP, so hey, that's what we have. So mainly the idea here is if we can get this set up kind of like late game, if we can get Veil plus Autotomize up, we can kind of go in with, what's the Pokemon we need? Got Ditto gone, obviously, and Corviknight, like, weakened. We, like, listen, we don't do crap to Corviknight with Freeze Dry. If we freeze it, we're looking real good, obviously, but if we don't freeze it, we can't really do anything. But if Corviknight's gone, this thing has a very good chance of just coming in and cleaning. We obviously have to deal with Ditto, but if we can get Veil up, Ditto's not as big of a threat if it wants to come in and copy my speed boost. Like, we can kind of just deal with that accordingly. We're just not going to take a ton from Flash Cannon, so that's phenomenal. Because our HP stat is higher, we'll be actually doing more damage back, so I'm honestly not too scared about Mew coming in and copying me. And then the rest of her team just does not deal well with this. Toxapex obviously not wanting to take multiple freeze dries. It can, of course, regenerate them off, but man, whatever. And then Flash Cannon is pretty spammable. It's basically there for Grimmsnarl only, just to hit that super effectively, because Freeze Dry is just so spammable against the rest of her team. Scorch is also a problem for this set, but I honestly don't see her bringing Scorch to this game. I could see it having merit as like a Mew check, but whatever. I have Noivern, as well as Mudsteel that can pretty much deal with that relatively well. And then last but certainly not least, we have Pokemon Shield, Adelaide. Yeah, that's hilarious, I know. With Eviolite, we have Swords Dance, Shadow Sneak, Sacred Sword, and Iron Head. We again have speed for Rhyperior, just because might as well outspeed that, because why not? Sacred Sword over close combat to help against like setup Corviknight / Grimmsnarl again. Obviously, we prefer to be clicking Iron Head against Grimmsnarl, but if it has boosts, we can go for Sacred Sword and ignore those. Which, I mean, this isn't exactly a good Grimmsnarl check in and of itself, but hey, that's what Sacred Sword does, so that's why I wrote it down. And the Spadef, honestly, it's just random. We didn't need bulk. We had the attack, which I believe, what was the attack for? I believe the attack made it so I guarantee. I don't remember what the attack was, but the attack was something specific. I didn't write that down because I'm stupid. But the Spadef and plus Spadef nature is just random, so I look cool and I have a 5 IV Mon, even though it's not really 5 IVs because I only have 4 in defense. I can't get that changed anyway, so it's fine. But that's the squad, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the battle video. This is gonna go. I'm recording this literally probably like 30 minutes before it goes up, so. Yeah, I'll let you guys, let me know what you think of the team, and let me know if you think we have a decent matchup. Let me know what you think the final score is going to be, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the battle. Thanks for watching. Peace. Alright, it is 4 a.m. and I am here, and I am going to do my best to, do what I can. So we're here playing, Kreselle, obviously, for, I should probably challenge her. For UBL, and yeah, it's 4 a.m. on Wednesday morning, and yeah, we're doing the thing, and I am terrified, and I don't wanna, but I'm gonna. All right, so let me just go ahead and nope, that's not this team. Okay. I don't know her team name. All right, so she has Indeedee, Hawlucha, Centiskorch, Manectric, Grimmsnarl, and the Toxapex. So no Corviknight is incredible. In terms of leads, I'm just gonna lead with Drapion in hopes of catching exactly this, the Grimmsnarl. Okay, cool. So I don't need to write her team down. I really don't. Okay. I'm just gonna go for Jab turn 1. I think I'm gonna go for Knock, actually. I am pretty sure she did not know that. Fantastic. We effing take those. Knock off the E-Belt. That's even better. Okay, so this could not have started better, honestly. We're just gonna go for Poison Jab this turn as she decides to pivot into the Pex. That's fine. I'm just gonna knock this thing's item off as well. I don't really mind taking a Skull Burn here. If I can just get rid of items, that's fantastic. It's kind of what this Pokemon is here to do. I do take the burn, which sucks. I just need to weaken Centiskorch, though. I'm thinking weakening Centiskorch is going to be my big way of winning this game. It does suck to take that burn, but weakening Centiskorch puts my Vanillix in a phenomenal place. So would really like to do that sooner rather than later. So I'm going to go Noivern here. And actually, perfect. We catch that. That's fantastic. I wasn't really expecting that. I kind of just want to go for a Draco. Let me go ahead and calc this. So I have plenty of time. We are playing on a custom showdown server just for this. So with the timer, so I do have time to just go ahead and calc. Let's just calc a max HP. Centiskorch. Air Slash does 90 to 108. Draco does a decent amount. Air Slash obviously would do more. And her only resist to this would be Manectric, so I'm gonna go for Air Slash as she goes Toxapex. Okay, I'm cool with that. I unfortunately miss, which is just not what you want to see ever. I'm gonna pull the Mew switch now. I don't like it, just because, well, that and I know Grimmsnarl is a threat, so that's really bad. I'm actually just gonna pull a pivot, just right back into Drapion as Indeedee comes in. I'm cool with that. I'm gonna knock. If she wants to go hard into Lucha, she can. I'm not super concerned about that. If she just goes Grim, I'm fine with that again. I'm just going to jab. Weakening our team is just going to be such a pain. There's her Spirit Break. I don't mind that. I don't think I need Drapion. Especially seeing as this probably isn't a screens variant of Grimmsnarl. So I think I'm fine with just getting damage. As Pex once again comes in. Pex is a problem, especially now that Mew's toxic. That was really, really bad for me. That's really, really, really not good for me. But Grimmsnarl's weakened. How weakened do I need Grimmsnarl to be before I can kill it with Mew? If she's no bulk, which she's not, I'll just benefit outside max HP. She's at 27%. Or Thunderbolt does 27%. So it's max. If I get 2 max rolls, it's a 2-hit KO. But I'm not gonna get 2 max rolls. So I'm gonna need a nasty plot if I want to take that thing out. Or I guess Vanillix. Vanillix can kill from this range with Flash Cannon, so that's good. I'm just gonna go for Earthquake. I don't really need this Pokemon at this point. I'll knock one more time in case she wants to switch for whatever reason. Okay, so now I'm left with a little bit of a predicament. I think I'm gonna go Mew. And I think I'm just gonna go for Plot. I don't think that's a great play though. I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt. She goes in DD, okay. I need to slow down. I'm playing like crap right now. So that is a decent amount. I don't really want to take this set, so I'm not going to. She goes for sub, okay. Shadow Ball does a decent amount. I don't really want to take that, but I don't really have much of a choice. Just make the maneuver in play. She gets a crit or a spit F drop, that's annoying. I'm gonna go for Draco. Toxapex comes in. She definitely saves this. She definitely saves this. Go back into the blade. Okay. I'll go for Iron Head. I should be able to live a knockoff or a Darkest Lariat from here. It doesn't get knockoff, obviously. I should be able to live a hit from here, and especially because for T-Wave. If I can kill this, that's fantastic. That's huge. Okay. We're back in a good spot now. Getting rid of Grim frees up Mew to just spam Psychic, mostly. Which is really good. Still have a full HP Mew as well. Or a full HP Mudsdale, rather, as well. And DD comes in. I'm just going to Iron Head so she can't get a sub up. If she wants to kill this, she can. Don't really mind. I can just go for another Draco, which after Prankster, or after, what's it called? She might not be in range. Oh, that's so bad. That's really bad. Okay. I'm going to go hard into Mudsdale now. I think she Swords Dances or cooks Dark move. Best case scenario is Dark move. Either way, I can go for Roar this turn. I live any one hit here easily. I can just go for Roar. It's gonna hurt like a Dickens, but I should live. And then from there, once I get Centiskorch weakened or just gone, I can just click a Totemize and probably just win? Question mark? That's the idea. Because I don't think she should not kill me unless she crits me. Here. Flying Press. Well, I said it out loud. Let me calc that. See if it mattered. +2 Brave Bird didn't kill, so there's no way. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely mattered. That sucks. I did 67 to. Yeah, that's game. I did 66 to 78. Lit. It's Pokemon though. I'm not upset about it. She obviously. Yeah, there's no controlling that. It's just unfortunate, man. It's really unfortunate. I live that, so that's good. Mew manages to revenge, so we're still in this a little bit. It's gonna be like, I don't know, man. Obviously, I can't save anything there. I'm just gonna get another regenerator switch with Toxapex, which is the problem. Yeah. I think we just go into this, and I'm gonna click Veil. I don't think it's really gonna do much for me other than just give me value out of the turn as she gets her, you know, free boost back, or free regenerator back. So I'm gonna sack the blade, and I'm gonna try to win with air slash spam versus this Pokemon. I have to drop a Draco. It's not gonna matter. It's not versus Toxapex. Unless I get a revenge crit. She sacks Indeedee. Okay. Yeah, the Toxapex, man. This is not living. I mean, you can Thunder Wave me if you want. That's fine. I don't really need speed at this point. I'll just take that kill. If I can get rid of Centiskorch, I can win this game. Or if she gives me Pex. Make the Noivern play. Drop another Draco. Knock off. That's annoying. Ah, that is really annoying. So Veil wears off. I think I lose if I got that play wrong. I did get that play wrong. Damn it. Yeah, that's game. I shouldn't have sacked that. Oh well. I'm just glad we brought his back as well as I did. Yeah. GG. Ah, man, that was. It happens. Yeah, that crit sucked. I could have roared out. Yeah, that. Because the flying press at +2, like it only did like 78 max to Mudcell, but you know that's Pokemon. Like there's nothing you can do about that. I'm glad we brought that back as well as we did after that, honestly, because with if I roar Hawlucha out there, it's less of a threat, and I'm able to play my my Adelaide a little bit, not my Adelaide, but my Noivern a little bit safer, and I'm able to not have to let my Mew take that hit, which could have helped with Toxapex late game. But I mean, hey, it's Pokemon, dude. Like, what are you gonna do? I'm not upset about losing the game. I'm just kind of upset that it's 4 a.m. and I'm awake and I want to go to bed. But yeah, other than that though, like GG to my opponent. Yeah, sorry this wasn't on Wi-Fi. We just we gave it the old college try earlier. Like we gave it a solid 30 minutes of attempting, and it was like, dude, it's 4 a.m. I want to go to bed. Just play on Showdown, and that's what we did. So yeah, GG to Kreselle. Go check her out. It's not her fault for the crit, obviously, and yeah, it's just Pokemon for you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all for week 2. Peace.